This is Hello Glass with another glass artist interview. What is your name and are you a glass blower?
My name's Joshua Lee Mazet, and yes, I am a glass blower.
How long have you been blowing glass? Do you consider yourself a master?
I've been blowing glass since '98, and no, I don't consider myself a master.
Your favorite style or type of glass to create with?
My favorite style of glass would be a style where art meets function. I have a background in ceramics and making pottery, and that style, that functional art, is the style. And then I'd have to say lamp working, since that's mainly what most of my experience is in.
What state do you call home for your glass shop?
Oregon.
Do you own or work under a glass brand or an art name?
I have a business with my two brothers that we work under called Mazet Studios. A second glass business with my brothers called Jet Glass, and then for a pipe tag I have Cone 12 Flat.
Do you make your living solely off glass blowing?
Yeah, I mean, yes. It seems like it's more complex. I mean, there's a lot of different ways that we make money, but they're almost 100%. They're all associated with glass, whether it's selling other people's glass, teaching, or making and selling our glass.
If you could blow glass with anyone living, who would that be?
Oh man, I can't. That's always so hard. I can't think of his name, which is kind of embarrassing. I'm not very good with names, but it's just that soft glass artist that William John. Yeah, I can't.
It's all good.
It's all good. Yeah,
He understands.
He knows who he is. Yeah.
What style or technique of glass is hardest for you?
Is hardest? You know, I've only done furnace work once or twice, and I thought that without having any background in it, I thought that was pretty challenging. So I'd have to say furnace work is what I imagine to be the hardest to do really well.
Name two people that taught or influenced your glass skills.
Two people that taught my glass skills. A woman named Suzanne Tipton, who was like the first person that really taught me good skills and fundamentals back in '98. And then after that, I'd have to say, man, once again, really hard to pick something like that with all the great people that are out there. I'm going to have to say Barry Lafleur. He's a scientific glass blower. I've learned a ton from Barry, and it's been educational.
Is there any style or technique of glass that you will learn in the future?
Yes, but I think I'd take the opportunity to learn every glass technique that comes up, and with what we do, there's always opportunities, so every time I get a chance, I'm learning.
Name two glass artists that impress you.
Two glass artists that impressed me, I'd have to say I'd go with Josh Sable, just for like such clean, work that has like a level of perfection to it. And then, was it influence or just
no, that you were impressed by.
Impressed by. And then I'm also impressed with. I'd have to go with Ben Bertoni. He is always pushing it, and I just like his style. So.
What style or technique of glass amazed you when you first saw it?
I don't know what amazed me the most, but what I can say is that when I first saw marbles and people doing marbles with art, I just loved the idea of having something in such a simple form that could be so many things. So the thing that got me most excited is when I was like, oh, we can make marbles, and that's what we can do, and that was peak. Yeah.
Worst injury you ever got making glass art?
Man, I hate to say I'm klutzy, but I have had a few good blisters in my day. I think the worst one was like 6 months in, working at my torch, and just reaching across my PM2D, and it burnt the inside of my hand, so I have this permanent kind of scar on the inside of my forearm here. This just little discoloration there. And then, of course, it was so hot that I threw my hand up into the back of the hood vent and just smashed the back of my hand. So that was like the twofer. So, yeah.
What do you wish to accomplish in the glass industry?
I hope that I just want to continue to be part of it with with a good name and like being somebody that hopefully people respect and appreciate being part of the glass community, because I really, I appreciate the glass community myself. So.
How does a glass fan get a hold of your work?
If they want to get a hold of our work, that can. We do have our own website, mazetstudios.com. Eli, my brother, and I are both on Facebook, and we've got some Facebook pages, so you can get a hold of us there.
What's your Facebook?
Josh Mazet. And
spell your last name?
Mazet.
Perfect.
Joshua. And then also we have the Imagine Gallery online, and that's our glass and art gallery in Eugene, and it's a great place to get all of our work.
You got 3 minutes to tell the world whatever you want. Go for it.
Man, I can tell the world whatever I want, but I guess I'm going to put a message just out to glass blowers, I guess. And I think especially to people that are coming into glass, and even people who've been in glass a long time, to just remember that it's not just glass, that there's a lot more to the world than what we do. And anytime that you take your own time and invest yourself in something outside of glass, you're going to bring something back to glass also, and you're going to be a more diverse person. And just because you're doing glass doesn't mean that you've necessarily arrived. It still takes work and time to accomplish something. And yeah, just a message to be diverse and try to do more than just glass. And yeah, that's about it.
That's awesome. This was Hello Glass with another real glass artist interview. Thank you so much for your time.